Oh, watch how the one announcer tried to take them, get LeBron James, get his thoughts on what happened, and watch how he tried to spin it into something favorable for him because he know that Miami got robbed last night.
Offensively, but how does it just get out with the win?
No, I think it's a better way to reword that one. Saying it's good to win a game on the defensive side. One thing you can't do is control when the ball goes in and out, or if it goes in for you. I think offensively we're executing. The ball just wasn't going our way. We had some great looks, but I mean, to win a game on the defensive side, and after our the struggles that we had, that's pretty impressive. And versus this team who's had one of the best records in the NBA in January. It was a big win for us.
Can you take us through that last play against Johnson?
Well, I knew they had no more timeouts, and so they were going no matter what. And definitely wasn't expecting Kyle to miss the free throw, but once he did, James Johnson, with a full head of steam is very difficult, and so just try to, keep my body between him and the basket, and if he was going to take a shot wherever it was, if it was a layup or a floater or whatever, just want to try to, give a contest. And I was able to get him down to the baseline. And I definitely wanted him to do it up and under. They had done that the last couple of plays with Olenek and with I think it was Richardson who got us on the up and under too. So just trying to stay between him and the basket, and I was able to just not allow me to even get it off before the expiration.
Kevin is, of course, the team's leading rebounder, leading defensive rebounder. Where do you feel like you have to, do more with him out?
No, I just do me. I average 9 rebounds, so I don't have to do more than that. I picked up 2 more, tonight, but I'm gonna just do me, and obviously don't like the way I shot it today. Don't like the way I handled the ball in the first half with the turnovers, but in the second half I was pretty solid with the ball, pretty solid with my rebound. I got my guys, in some rhythm, some good things. So, my job doesn't change no matter who's in or out of the lineup.
You walked me through the play where you had Johnson guarding you out by half court. You made it feel well.
He kind of was picking me up all night. That was kind of one of their defensive schemes to kind of, hassle the ball a little bit. That grimy team, and that's what they do. So just wanted to try to be aggressive. I was able to get my body up off of it with the dribble, and just bring in the defense. And once I was able to do that, I was able to see Jay on that right wing. He was able to knock it down.
You talk about the defensive effort. How do you determine if it's you guys are playing really well defensively and doing what you're supposed to do, and them just not making shots?
I think it was a little bit of both. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to try to make them miss shots too. I think we contested a lot of their shots. Everything Wayne Ellington was doing, knowing he's one of the biggest triggers on their team and in the league, he was right on top of them from the beginning. I think Dragic got some really good looks, but we want to try to be on top of him as well. Him playing at an all-star level, and even with the rest of those guys. So, as they put you in difficult, situations because all their guys are pretty live and they can do multiple things: shoot, pass, rebound, and drive. So, but I think our defensive effort was where it should be, and we had a great game plan and we executed it.
Yannick said that coach asked him for 2 threes, but he ended up getting 3 layups. That stretch there in the third quarter when you guys were kind of getting it done on defense.
We was able to find a set that was working for us, and Channing did a great job with it. But it started with D-Wade going down and setting those great screens and allowing his man to take a body off Channing, and Channing was just being 7 foot, and getting in front of the rim either with a layup or with a dunk. And he should have had 4 in a row, but he traveled on one of them. But it was a good set for us.
How much does that help you with the spacing on the floor?
Well, I mean, we know what Channing brings to the game, and we know it adds spacing, his ability to shoot the ball for one. He attracts the defense, but his ability to finish in the paint as well, helps us out.
Ron, glad to see January gone.
Listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't wish for days to be gone or want to get to the next month. I've always lived in the moment, and this is basketball, but there's other things bigger than that. So I've had an opportunity to do a lot of great things in this month. Obviously the game of basketball has been tough for us this month, but it's not the be all for me in my life. So we move on to February, and as a team, we want to play some better basketball. But I'm never a guy to say let's get out of this month or let's move on to the next. You take the lumps when they come, and you try to get better, and you don't ever try to fast track anything or slow anything down when you're in the moment.
Tonight, what do you think that the difference defensively was for you guys as you came out on top?
We locked in, honed in, and limit those guys to one shot, and we got out and ran. And some games it's good to win like that, to keep a game like this in our back pocket, to know that we can depend on our defense as a late in the game and win the game for us, is big for us to move forward.
Jay, we've talked all year about you being comfortable. You're not gonna shut down like that late. And a game you guys kind of had to have, like, just given everything's going on. How important can that be for you? Just one shot, late in one game. Can that make a big difference if you go forward?
I don't know. Maybe I might say a different way. So it's tough on me to say that. But for my mental, it is to move forward. And I know what I'm capable of doing. I know I've been doing it for the past few years. And I just stay the course. I come in and work every day and just try to answer the bell when it's time.
What it was.
Weird things that happen.
Yeah, we couldn't know. Neither team could make a shot. I mean, I'll take this. They were scored under 100. We won a game on defense. So let's just say that.
I mean, I think we shot 35% from the field, so we knew it was going to be one of those ugly games once it got to the third and fourth quarter. But those are all confidence builders. When you can sneak one out, especially the second end of a back-to-back, play a good Miami Heat team that plays hard on both ends. That's a confidence builder for us. Now we'll get ready for Houston.
It's good to win a game on the defensive side. You know, one thing you can't do is control when the ball goes in and out, or if it goes in for you. I think offensively we're executing. The ball just wasn't going our way. We had some great looks, but I mean, to win a game on the defensive side, and after our the struggles that we had, that's pretty impressive. And versus this team who's had one of the best records in the NBA in January, that was a big win for us.